Good morning. Welcome to Morning Devotion with Katie. Today is the 16th of January. It's a Saturday. We look at a verse of scripture from the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. I would read from the New Living Translation of the Bible. The godly care for their animals, but the wicked are always cruel. Two things God is saying to us today. Number one, the godly care for their animals. A godly person shows care for his or her animals. You see, with the exception of people that have phobia for animals, looking after one's animals show both compassion and a sense of responsibility. In Genesis chapter 24, verses 19 to 20, Rebekah, who later became Isaac's wife, showed care for the camels which Abraham's servant came with. She didn't know why Abraham's servant came. She looked after the camels without an agenda. David took care of the flock of his father and even risked his life to save them from a bear and then later from a lion. These actions of David looking after the father's sheep form part of his claim to fame when he stepped up to the gate to kill Goliath and ultimately became the king of Israel. Number two, but the wicked are always cruel. The topic is changed with the word but to compare and contrast what we saw in number one with a person who never shows compassion or kindness. Rather, he or she is devoid of humane feelings and is disposed to inflict pain or suffering. That is the definition of the word cruel. The implication is that one can predict an individual's behavior by watching how he or she treats his animals and also, by extension, how the person relates with people in his home and his or her community where he lives. Today, we have a reflection point, not a prayer point. Do your actions show that you are godly? It's food for thought for all of us. Thank you for your time. You do have a restful weekend. Wonderful Saturday. Bye and God bless.